It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even this crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Unloads quickly.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Let's it fly. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for a deep man. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it, and he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
On the move, he fires. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Getting some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. A 1st down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
He's got it. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a... Ready to fire from the pistol. Smith wants to throw. He's going to let it go. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will put them up here in this. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wide out in motion. He's looking to throw it. He spins that thing down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't get anything done on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. The give from the gun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been...
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything that...
Snatches it on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State. Woody Hayes, forward pass. 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Now the play fake. Now adjusting. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make the...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Smith dropping to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going up top. He caught it, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll line up to go for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception drive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship.
This historic stadium, home to the Iron Horse and the Great Dane, to Wilson and Alvarez. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He makes the connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Fires to the end zone, and good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Lets it fly. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Into the end zone. What a snag by the defense.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Makes the grab on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Smith wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Barges ahead. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. First down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, looking again to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Smith dropping to pass. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. He's got his man across the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not...
He's going for the big play. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, it's second down. Smith wants to throw. Extending the play. He'll let one go down the right side. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of diva in them, right? Like they're...
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a...
And now this offense will take the field again. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Fires left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting your...
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says,
here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been...
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll run play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
and that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Starting to feel a little pressure. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing match.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Firing toward the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that...
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do...
Check it! Hot! 29 Philly, go! Here we go! Set, ready, ready, ready! Spider! 4-2! Ready, ready! Lasso! Lasso! Ready! Set! Hut! Come on, set! Set hut! Get set! Get set! Ah! Green 25! Ah! In blue! Yeah. Spider!
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man! And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Smith dropping to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Rifles it down the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Got his man on the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll just keep slinging it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looking to the big tight end. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up. Smith wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
He'll take the deep shot. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Might be looking to run. He'll throw one to his right. He makes a grab. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Smith dropping to pass. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.